Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to understand the sales order in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Center in complete detail. Sales order are used to record customer order for goods or services. They control the full sales process, including price, shipping, invoicing, and posting to finance. By the end of this video, we will clearly understand how to create, manage, and process sales order in Business Centers. Make sure you are logged into the Business Central using Microsoft account and Microsoft Authenticator if required. After login, you will be on the Role Center dashboard. At the top of the screen, use the search box or tell me box and type sales order. Click on the sales order list. Click on the new button to open a new sales order. Now, this is a complete sales order card. Now the journal group. The journal group in sales order contain the main customer. The journal group in sales order contain the main customer address and document control information. This is the first and the most important section to fill when creating a sales order. Customer information, customer number and the customer name. For the customer number, we will select the customer name and it automatically fills the many other fields. Customer name is the name of the customer. Then address, the primary address of the sale to customer, and address to is the additional information. City is the city of the customer. Postcard is the postal address or zip code of the customer. Then country, region, country or the region of the customer. Contact numbers, emails, document date for accounting and audit purpose. Posting date, the date when the transaction will be posted to the journal ledger. Then VAT date, the date used for VAT or GST calculation. Order date is the date on which the sales order is created. Due date based on the payment terms. The date requested by the customer for delivery. Promised date, the date promised by the company to deliver the goods. External document number, customer reference number such as purchase order number. Then reference number, internal or external reference for tracking. Salesperson code, the salesperson responsible for this order. Campaign number links the order to the marketing or the sales campaign. Opportunity number links the order to the CRM opportunity. Responsibility center control the responsibility and the location handling. Charge group code used for grouping and additional charge handling. Assign user ID show which user is assigned to this document. Status show the current status of the order such as open or released. Now the work description, free text field to enter additional notes or instruction related to the sales order. Exclude GST in TCS base. Control whether GST amount is excluded from TCS calculation base. In journal group, when we select the customer number and the customer name, Business Central automatically pulls and fills all the related information. Subtotal exclude VAT INR. Total values of all sales line before tax and before invoice discount. Inventory discount amount excluded VAT. Total invoice level discount applied to the order. Invoice discount percentage, the percentage of invoice discount applied to the full order. Total exclude VAT INR. Total amount exclude VAT or GST after discount. Total VAT INR, total VAT or GST amount calculated on the order. Total include VAT, final total amount including VAT or GST. Then the invoice detail section. The invoice detail control how the sales order will be invoiced, posted, and how payment and discounts are handled. This section is very important for finance and account accuracy. Currency code defines the currency in which the sales order is created. Company bank code, bank account used to receive customer company payment. Then price including VAT. Specify whether price on the sales order include VAT or GST. VAT country region code. Country or region code used for VAT and GST calculation. VAT registration number. Customer's VAT or GST registration number. Gen bus posting group. Control journal ledger posting for sales. VAT bus posting group. Control VAT or GST posting setup. Customer posting group. Control which customer account is used in journal ledger. Payment terms and code define payment due dates such as net 30 or 1 month. Payment method code, how the customer will pay such as bank, cash or check. Payment services used for integrated online payment services if configured. Department code used for internal reporting and analysis. Customer group code used to group customer for reporting or pricing. Payment discount, percentage discount for early payment. Payment discount date, last date to receive payment discount. Direct debit mandate ID, used if direct debit is enabled for the customer. Applies to doc type, used when this document is applied to another document. Applied to doc number, you specify the document number to apply against. The shipping and billing control, where goods are shipped, how they are shipped, and who is billed. This section is very important for logistic and delivery management. Ship to, specify the delivery address. By default, it uses the sale to customer address, but it can be changed to the different ship to address. Phone number is the mobile number and the contact name. Shipment method. First one is the code. Method of shipment such as road, air, courier, etc. Agent, shipping agent or courier company. Agent, service level provided by the shipping agent such as express or standard. Package tracking number provided by the courier or the shipping company. Bill to, specify who will be billed. By default, it is the customer. Location code, warehouse or location from where the good is shipped. Shipment date, the planned date when the good will be shipped. Shipment advice, control whether partial shipment is allowed. For example, partial means partial delivery is allowed. Outbound, warehouse handling time required by warehouse to prepare the shipment. Shipping time, transit time for warehouse to customer. Late order shipping, indicate whether the order is being shipped late. Combined shipment, if enabled, multiple shipment can be combined into one shipment. Completely shipped, indicate whether the order is fully shipped. LRRR number, lorry receipt or railway receipt number for transport documentation. LRRR date of LR or RR document. Foreign trade, the foreign trade is used for export and international trade transaction. This section is mainly required when you are selling good outside your country. For domestic sales, this section is usually not required. Transaction specification, define the nature of the transaction for customer and trade reporting. Transaction type, specify the type of foreign trade transactions such as export, import, or other trade category. Transport method, define how the good is transported such as sea, air, road, or rail. Exit point, specify the port, airport, or border point from where good is exited the country. Area, define the geographical trade area for reporting purposes. The tax and information is used to control GST, e-invoicing, e-billing and tax detail for the sale order in India. This section is very important for GST compliances. Invoice type, define the type of invoice such as taxable, import, or exempt. Bill to export number used for export transaction. Bill to export date for export documentation. E-commerce customer, used when sales are through an e-commerce platform. E-commerce merchant ID for e-commerce integration. Reference invoice number, used to link this document to reference invoice. GST without payment of duty, used for export or special GST case. GST invoice, indicate whether this is a GST invoice. POS, out of India, indicate place of supply in outside India. GST bill to state code for bill to customer. GST ship to ship code, state code for ship to location. Location state code for the shipment location. Customer GST registration number, GST number for bill to customer. Ship to GST registration number, GST number for the ship to customer. Nature of supply, define B2B, B2C, export, etc. GST customer type, registered, unregistered, etc. Ship to GST customer type, GST type for ship to party. Rate change applicable, used for GST rate change apply. Supply finish date when the supply of goods services is completed. Payment date for payment for GST reporting. Vehicle number used for transport. Vehicle type of vehicle used for transport. Distance travel for e-way bill. Trading, indicate trading transaction. Date of removal, date when goods are removed from the warehouse. Time of removal, time when goods are removed. Mode of transport, rail, road, air, ship. Post GST to customer, control posting of GST to customer ledger. TDS certificate receivable, used for TDS certificate tracking. Prepayment. The prepayment is used when advance payment is required for the customer. Prepayment percentage, percentage of advance payment required. Compress prepayment, combine multiple prepayment into one entry. Prepayment term code, payment term code for prepayment. Prepayment due date for prepayment. Prepayment due, prepayment discount percentage, discount for prepayment. Prepayment discount date, last date for get prepayment discount. Now the line tab. The line tab contain function applied to a selected sales line only. Line area overview. The line section in the sales order is where we enter the actual item or services that the customer is purchasing. Each line represents one product, service, or charge on the other order. This section is divided into three main menus: manage, line, or order. Manage tab. Manage tab is used to control and manage sales line. From the manage tab, we can use new line, main, delete line, select items, open the list, allow you to quickly select one or more multiple items and insert them into sales order in one step. This is the fastest way to add multiple items. Line tab. The line tab contain function that apply to a selected sales line only. Functions. The functions option is used to perform additional processing on the selected sales line. From the functions, you can explore, get price, get line discount, export BOM, insert, extend text, reserve, order tracking, select catalog item, explore charge group, add subscription line. Then item availability by. This option is used to check inventory availability for the selected item by event, by period, by location, by variant. Then the related information. The related information option show detailed information related to a selected line, such as item card, item ledger entries, reservation entries, value entries, tracking information. This helps you to analyze stock movement, reservation, and item history directly from the sales. Then order tab. Order tab contains special processing option for entire order or selected lines. Drop shipment, used when the vendors ship the item directly to the customer. Your company does not receive the item into inventory. In this case, the sales order is linked to the purchase order and the vendor delivers directly to the customer. Special order, used when the item is purchased specially for this sales order. The item is first received into your inventory, then it is shipped to the customer. This is used for customer specific pro-occurrent. Blanket order, used when the customer places a long-term or contract-based order. A total quantity is agreed in advance. Actual deliveries are released in part over the time. Blanket order are useful for recurring or contract sales. So the sales line table field. So the first field is the number, the item number or the account number selected for this line. Item reference number, customer specific or alternative item reference number. Description of the item or service. Serial number for serial tracked item. Location code, warehouse or location from where the item will be shipped. TCS, nature of collection, define the TCS category for the sales. GST group code, determine the GST to be calculated. Then quantity of the item which is used, quantity of the item which is required for the customer. From here we will select any of the item, earbuds, and write the amount, quantity which we want to purchase and the amount. Now the fact box. On the right hand side of the sales order page, we can see the fact box panel. Fact box panel show related and supporting information for the selected sales order, customer, and the items without leaving the main page. They helps user quickly analyze important information while working on the order. First is the text information fact box. The text information fact box is show summary of the text related detail for the sales order. It helps user quickly review GST and tax setup, tax related flag and status. It is useful for quick verify that GST and the tax setting are correct. The sale to customer sales history fact box show historical sales information for the selected customer. It typically display ongoing sales quote, ongoing sales order, ongoing sales invoice, posted sales document. This help you to understand the customer's current and the past business activity at the glance. Customer detail. Customer detail fact box show key master data of the selected customer such as customer name, address and contact detail, credit limit, balance information. This allow you to quickly review customer detail without opening the customer card. Sales line detail. The sales line detail fact box show summarized information about the line on the sales order such as total number of line quantities, amount, summary of items on the order. This help you to quickly review what is being added to the customer. Item detail invoice. Fact box show invoicing related details for the selected item line such as item posting group, VAT GST setup for the item, invoicing and revenue related information. This help ensure that the item will be invoiced and posted correctly. Incoming document file. The incoming document file is used to attach and view income related documents such as customer purchase order, signed order confirmation, supporting financial document. This keep all related document linked to the sales order. Now the attachment fact box used to attach files related to the sales order, customer PO copies, contract or agreement, delivery instruction and any supporting documents. At the top of the sales order page, we can see that navigation menu. These menu contain all the important action used to process, approve, print and manage the sales order. The main menu contain all the important action used to process, approve, print and manage the sales order. The main menu are home, prepare, print, send, request approval, order. Let's understand each one in detail. Tab. The home tab contains the most commonly used operational activity for the sales order. Post, used to post the sales order. In this is post the document to accounts and create posted entries. In this, the preview posting allow us to see the full accounting and inventory impact of the sales order before actually posting it. It helps us to verify all ledger entries in advance without creating any posted document. Ledger shown in preview posting. When we click on preview posting, Business Central show all ledgers that will be affected after posting the sales order. Journal ledger show the financial impact of the sales order such as customer receivables, sales revenue, cost of goods sold, inventory posting, GST, output accounting. This ensure correct accounting before posting. Customer ledger entry show inventory movement, how much amount will be receivable from the customer after invoicing. It update the customer balance and outstanding amount. Item ledger entries show inventory movement for the sales order, item issued or shipped, reduction in stock quantity. Used to verify stock impact. VAT entry show the cost and the valuable impact of items including cost of the goods sold, inventory value reduction. Used for inventory costing and reporting. Then prepare. The prepare tab is used to prepare and adjust the sales order before posting. Copy document used to copy data from another sales document such as another sales order or invoice. Get recurring sales line used to insert predefined recurring sales line, helpful for monthly or repetitive billing. Incoming document used to link any incoming document such as scanned customer PO. Calculate invoice discount used to calculate and apply invoice level discount automatically. More negative line used to move negative quantity or amount line to the customer position in the document. Print or send. The print send tab is used to print or send order detail document. Email confirmation. Send sales order confirmation to the customer by email. Print confirmation. Print the sales order confirmation document. Pick instruction for warehouse staff. Attach as PDF. Attach the sales order confirmation as PDF to the document. Work order. Print or generate work order related document if used. Pro forma invoice. Generate a pro forma invoice for the customer reference before Final invoicing. Request approval. Send approval request. Send the sales order for approval to the approver to cancel the request and to download the request as a PDF. Order. The order tab is used to manage additional order related information and history. Dimension. Used to assign financial dimension for reporting and analysis. Statistics show detailed financial statistic of the sales order. Comment used to add internal comment related to the order. Attachment used to attach file related to the sales. Approvals show approval entries and approval history. Invoices show related posted sales invoice. Customer open the related customer card. Shipment show related posted shipment. Then the more option menu contain additional and advanced sections. This may include additional setup pages, advanced processing option, less frequency used action. After entering all the required details and sales line, the final step is the sales order process is posting the document. From the home, click on the post button. In this, which is used when we want only to ship the good, then invoice used when we want to only the invoice, then the ship and invoice used when goods are shipped and invoiced in one step. Now click on OK. So this is the posted sales invoice. When we post the invoice, the system create posted sales invoice. Then the posted sales invoice create the official customer invoice, post sales revenue to the journal ledger, create customer ledger entries, post GST and other applicable taxes, and is used for customer billing and financial report. This document can be accessed from order tab, then invoice, and from posted sales invoice list. For the posted sales shipment, we will go to the tell me box and type posted sales shipment. In this, you can see Rohit Mehta is available. So the posted sales shipment, when the posted sales shipment, the system create posted sales document. Posted sales shipment confirm that good has been shipped to the customer, reduce inventory quantity, create a prepayment, create a permanent shipping history, act as delivery proof for logistic and warehouse team. This document can be accessed from order tab, shipment, and from the posted sales shipment list. We can also use navigate find entry to see what exactly was posted to the system. We can use find entries. From the posted sales invoice or posted sales shipment, click on navigate posted sales invoice. Select find entries. This open a find entry screen which show all the ledger entries created by this posted document. What we can see in this, GL entries for financial accounting, customer ledger, detailed customer ledger, value entry, VAT entry. From here we can see, in this we can see that the amount of 2250 is added as a tax. It is the customer ledger entry, the original amount to be paid. Each entry is clickable now. Allow us to drill down into detailed posting information. So this was the complete end-to-end walkthrough of sales order process in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Center. We can say we saw how a sales order is now not just a simple order entry but a fully integrated business document that connects sales, inventory, warehouse, tax and finance one flow. From creating the order to shipping and invoicing, Business Central automate most of the work and ensure accuracy across department. What we learned in this video? In this video, we learned how to create new sales order, selecting customer automatically, add sales line in item location and quantity, system automatically calculate pricing, discount and GST, how to use manage line and order function in sales line, how to use drop shipment, special order and blanket order, how to use fact box. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. In next video, we will cover more Business Central processes in detail. And thank you for watching.